Hey everybody, this is Dark Sides Elite, and with another quick video talking a little bit about what's been going on. And I wanted to bring this out and have everyone know that I'm still around and that I will be making more videos. It's been doing some personal stuff. It will be coming out very soon. I want to do a quick video for my review of Godzilla King of the Monsters. However, I want to do a little bit more with the DCEU as always, and what's going on, and the fact of what's how I personally feel about it, and how I personally feel about it, and this I'll touch on this relatively quick. Um, I personally don't care now. I just want to see what they're going to be doing and call it crap or go, hey, it looks decent or it's phenomenal. I'm not that type of fan that's going to be excited for something just to be excited. Or I'm not going to be blind and just go, hey, you know what? It's coming out. I'm excited for it. No, I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to be more of, okay, show me what you got. And I think that a lot of people should be that way now. And the more I start seeing on social media and on Twitter and everything, it just seems like more and more of the people are starting to shill a little bit more towards DC, because not because they want those press passes, but more in the fact of they want to get people hyped up. And it's like, no, I think that um, it's been tarnished now. A lot of people are just sick and tired of what's going on, and they don't have no true clear direction. You already have a lot of the people who are complete 100% Snyder. They're like, no, we want Snyder's vision, or no go, or no sell. You have other people like myself. I'm like, well, then the problem is not Snyder. The problem is the fact that you're not bending yourself a little bit and fighting that, and having people still call you an idiot, or calling you a whole bunch of names, and or they're saying you're not true Snyder fans, and having to defend yourself and this and that. And it's like, why am I defending myself on the internet? That makes no sense. I have to defend my um yeah, that's my phone. um I have to defend my likes and dislikes because I want to be a part of the in crowd. That, no, who cares? I mean, I don't care what you think. Like, you don't care what I think. And I think that a lot of people should feel that way. And it's not about unifying a fandom. It's more in the fact that it's people. People are people. People like things and people dislike things. People didn't like Man of Steel. That's their right. That's their right. That's the whole purpose of a movie. A movie's not supposed to cater to a general audience. A movie is supposed to cater to anybody within a genre niche. And having superhero movies cater to a general audience, you're not getting a certain character. You're getting a cut and copy of a character that makes no sense to the grander scope of how I'm gonna feel about this character. That was the purpose of why no one liked, not many people liked the Batman and Robin. There's people that loved Batman Forever. I personally didn't like it. I think that Jim Carrey ruined that whole movie for me, and I felt very discouraged. I felt very upset, and I was hyped for that movie. I wanted to see the Riddler. I love the Riddler's character. He is the perfect foil for Batman if he's going to be a genius level detective. Having someone out there who's committing crimes and leaving riddles is, to me, is a great detective type of story. But people don't know that. People don't realize that. All they see is Jim Carrey's kooky attitude, and they think that that's the Riddler. Or they see how people portray Riddler in certain genres, and they think that he's a kooky character. I go, no. How he is in the Arkham games, how he is in Batman the Animated Series, that's the Riddler I want to see. He is a serious guy. He does kooky things because he believes he's a true genius, but he's also a sociopath. He's not a sociopath. He's a psychopath. He kills people because they're not smart enough to get themselves out of his death traps. And I think that that's the perfect type of movie to tell. And he'd be a great character for a Batman movie. But this time around, they want to do something different. They want to do the Penguin and Catwoman, and everyone's jumping on board with that. They want to see that again because of Batman Returns. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, are they going to rehash Batman Returns? Is that what it's going to be? If it's going to be that, then I'm going to tell people this is what you wanted. This is Batman Returns again. And guess what? That's silly. That's not. that is terrible. And if that's what they're planning, oh my God, um, then Matt Reeves was a bad choice for this, or he must have made concessions. But I doubted in this new climate for DC that Walter Amato does want to do director driven projects. But if this is Matt Reeves' idea, he wants to rehash Batman Returns but tell it in a different way, then oh, okay. I mean, you could have done so much other things, and I'm not saying that that's what Matt Reeves is doing. I don't have any type of insider knowledge. I'm just saying if they're doing Penguin and Catwoman, that to me that makes honestly no sense. Um, it'd have been interesting to do Penguin and Two Face because they're the two opposite sides of the coin. You have Penguin, who's a mob guy, and you have Dent slash Two Face, who's a guy who brings chaos and order, and he wants to be a mob crime boss. They've also been at odds in the comic books before, and it makes sense. But having Catwoman and Penguin, okay, okay, well, what do you got? And people are already. Yeah, my phone went off again. I don't know if you can hear that, but people went off on that, saying that, oh, this is going to be the greatest Batman story we're ever going to get. And I'm like, what? Wait, what do you mean? That doesn't truly mean anything. You're just jumping on the bandwagon because you just want this Batman movie out. And I'm like, no, I don't want just a Batman movie out. I want a great Batman movie out. And I'm not jumping on any bandwagons just to get a movie out. I think Robert Pattinson is a weird choice, but I'm willing to give him a chance. I don't know what the costume's gonna look like. The costume could look like hot trash for all we know. It might not be the type of suit that is good for him. It might be a very terrible suit for all we know. And I'm not saying that I want that. I'm not saying that this is what I want. I'm saying is that it could come out that way. But to completely wrap this up, I want to wrap it up and get going. Um, I'm at the point where it's like I don't care. Um, I'm gonna like the movies I like. I'm still gonna fight for the Snyder cut. I hope that Zach does see this. I really hope that someone passes it along to Zach and let him know that I wanted to go to Valencia. I was almost in Valencia. There was a lot of situations that happened, and unfortunately, I couldn't go. And I bought my ticket, and I didn't fight to get that money back. I'm saying keep it. That's for Zach and his alma mater, for him to produce great movies. I'm still in Zack Snyder's camp. I want to see more of his work. I don't personally care what's going on else with the DCU. I think that Patty Jenkins is going to do a great job with Wonder Woman. The poster looks cool, but I'm like, okay, she's just in an armored suit. We don't know nothing about this suit, and people are already jumping saying, "Oh, they're gonna introduce the golden suit. They're gonna do this. They're gonna do that." I'm like, we don't know that. You have other individuals saying, "Where the hell she get this suit from?" Oh, but because it's Thanagarian. I'm like, well, that would make sense because everything that she's gotten from Themyscira. There is no other godly artifacts left that she can use. The gods have been gone for a very, very long time, so there shouldn't be any more godly artifacts for her to use, because if there was, she would have used them in Justice League, but we didn't get that. So and then everyone's talking about that this might be the reboot that might actually help and everything else. I'm personally like, if they're going to reboot, then that means Gal Gadot should not be Wonder Woman. Jason Momoa cannot be Aquaman. They have to start all over from fresh and everything else. Again, my only thing is what's going on with the Flash. Is Ezra Miller still the Flash? And everybody's already jumping the bandwagon saying that, oh, they're going to get the guy, they're going to get another person to play as the Flash and everything else. And I'm like, oh, wow. Okay, so people are already abandoning it. So in my personal opinion, it's more in the fact of whatever. If the Flash looks cool and the trailers get me, I'll go see it. But if it looks like hot trash, I'm not gonna go see it. If someone asks me, "Are you gonna go see it?" I'll get it on my I'll pirate it. I'll pirate it. I'm not giving them my money. I think that they broke down and they catering now to a general audience when they shouldn't be. They should be catering to DC fans. And I'm not saying that they should keep with Zack Snyder's vision. That vision was over after Batman v Superman. That whole 5 arc is done, and Zack is not going to revisit it, and WB is not going to revisit it. Walter Hamada is not going to revisit it. Jay Oliva is not going to revisit it. No one is going to revisit that vision anymore because it got destroyed after Batman v Superman because the audience did not like it. So my thing is, I just want them to just give us good movies and just stick to a vision and just move forward. I'm not saying that I don't want the Snyder Cut. I'm saying I do want the Snyder Cut. I think that them giving us the Snyder Cut and just letting people get that closure would be the best way for everyone to just start moving forward now. You're not going to get any more Snyder Cut stuff. It's all going to slowly it's going to slowly die down. And then everyone's going to start to try to enjoy these movies that are going to be coming out. But AT&T, from what John Aaron's article, and I already talked about that in the fandom, the rumor baiting video, that John Aaron was right. I mean, it's a financial thing. It has nothing to do with they want to hide from the audience. No, AT&T is thinking about, I want to make money, and so does WB. They want to make money. We don't know what's truly going on. We're just speculating and just not truly thinking about it. So for me, I'm saying again, I'm personally not caring. I just want to see some good movies, and if the trailer gets me, I'm gonna go see it. If it's hot trash, I'm not gonna go see it. I'm not gonna go pay my money for a movie the trailer doesn't pull me. I love movies, but I love my time more than movies, and I'm not gonna waste 2 hours of my life if a trailer doesn't pull me. And if someone says, well, I mean, you're going to miss out, I go, no, I'm not, because if the trailer does not pull me to go see the movie, why would I want to go see it? That's like saying, I like music, so I'm going to go see an opera. But when the hell do I want to go see an opera? That makes no sense. So you're going to waste $20 of your hard-earned money to go sit down inside of an opera for 2 hours and listen to opera. That makes no sense. That's why that's my analogy. If the trailer doesn't pull me, why would I want to go see it? That doesn't mean that I don't like movies. It doesn't mean I don't like superhero movies. I'm just saying that I like my time more than sitting through a bad movie. I think that now if I pirate it and it actually blows my mind and the trailer was hot trash and the movie was actually better, then hey, I missed out. That's the whole point of it. That's the whole point of what a trailer does. The trailer's supposed to get you to want to go to the movie. And if it doesn't do that, then it doesn't do that. I mean, what the hell? Hell, the Rise of Skywalker trailer actually looks interesting, but I'm not going to go watch it. And the reason why I'm not going to go watch it is because I know that they're just pulling in the nostalgia, and this whole movie is going to feel like Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Sith all in one movie. It's going to feel like they're just going to rush job everything to get it all out and then just finale the movie, and now they can move forward with any other product because they're going to end the Skywalkers. So it's going to be the Rise of Rey, and it's like, oh my God, whatever. Once these movies get really, really trashy and you got people sitting there still loving these movies, and watch the Star Wars fandom slowly start to shrink till it's now such a minority, people are not going to go watch it because they know that this is not what George Lucas originally intended, and now they're essing all over it. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles, and I think that that's what's going on with Hollywood now, and that's what's going on with the SJW and the NPC networks. They are trying to take the fun geekdom, and they're trying to pander it and destroy the fandom to the point where it's so PC friendly that everyone should like it because it's safe, and that's what needs to happen. It needs to be safe movies. And it just caters to a cookie cutter level of storytelling, and terrible storytelling at that, and pandering to things that doesn't make sense to the over arc of the story, that people are just going to sit back and just shove popcorn in their mouths. And it's just like, okay, that's fine. I mean, I still got the originals. I can still watch those. I'm not touching Force Awakens. I was gonna get all three of them, but after The Last Jedi, no, not touching any of the products. I have the only thing I want is Vader stuff. If you give me old classic Vader stuff, you got my money. Old classic Kylo Ren before they in Force Awakens, I'll take it because that's the character I wanted to see. And but and great, I just turned this into a Star Wars thing when it should have been a DCEU thing. Sorry about that. But like I said, pretty soon I'll be doing that review for Godzilla King of the Monsters, and I will be doing that up really soon. I will do my season 3 wrap up for Arrow, and I'll do the whole thing. I'm not watching it. I will not watch season 3 or season 4. I will give you those very very soon. But hey, share, subscribe down below. Hey, leave a comment. I will read them. If people leave comments, I will read them. And hey, if you want to pick my brain about comic book knowledge, hey, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to talk about it. I will also even do some research. I love talking about comic books. That's my thing. That's my gig. I don't care if things been reconned. It happened. It doesn't matter if it got retconned. It happened. So if something happened, you can't say, well, it never happened. I'll say, no, it did happen. It was in the comics. It got retconned, yes, but it still happened in the comics. You can't say that it never happened. If it was in the comics, it happened. It just got retconned into something different. So, but hey, poke down, leave some messages. If you tell me I'm a piece of S, hey, I'll read it and I'll say, cool, that's cool with me. It doesn't matter. This is my personal opinion, and I want people to talk about their opinions. Just don't insult, because that's just negative, and it doesn't spark conversation. It just sparks people just not wanting to talk. It's like, who the hell cares, you know. So but hey, like, subscribe, share. Thank you very much. Dark Side's Elite. Thank you very much.